Alright, I'm going to pull my shipping that I had yesterday. I'm filming this Wednesday morning, so I'm going to show you what I sold in the past 24 hours. Ship with me, we'll just chat a little bit, and that's going to be the video today. Okay, I have an oddly large number of sales for 24 hours in the middle of the week, but I'm really excited about that. So let's get over to the desk, if I can get the freaking handle, and get this stuff shipped. Okay, we will see how long this video, actually this camera lasts, because my battery's about ready to die. Classic. That's what I do. I forget to charge my camera battery, and it doesn't last. So, oh my gosh, so many sales. I had like 6 or 7 on Mercari, but they're cheap, but I'm selling stuff cheaper because I get all of the fees now. So I'm like willing to sell stuff cheaper. Let's get into the first thing on eBay. I'm going to do eBay first. I sold this Star Wars Coach collaboration sweatshirt. This has Chewbacca on it. My nephew actually found it for me at Plato's Closet for $16. So he FaceTimed me. Do you want this? I said, yes, I will take it. And I paid him money for it. Comps were hard to find because there was hardly any available. And there was like a couple sold that were new with tags for around 100, but since there were hardly any available, I was like, I'll just price mine at 100 just to see what I can get. And I was getting a lot of attention, but no one was buying at that price or even like 25% off. So we have an issue with the printer. It is prints out nothing, but it's the last label. So I'm going to try to put this in again so I don't waste this paper. I do use a Rollo printer. If you're interested, the Amazon link to that is down below. So anyway, somebody ended up sending me an offer of $50 last night. And honestly, sometimes the week before I go on vacation, I feel like I want to accept almost every offer. Okay, what is going on? Are these going in backwards? It's like not printing off again. Okay, great. Here we go. Anyway, I just want to accept every offer because I'm like, okay, I know I'm not going to make as much money while I'm on vacation. I mean, I don't think I will. I did have people ask, like, let me get my blue bag set up really quick. I did have people ask what I do as far as vacation mode. So once it's like 5 days or less, or if that's all it is, on Poshmark, I usually don't put it on vacation mode because I just will message the buyers and let them know that I'm on vacation and I'll ship it when I get back, and most people are fine with that. eBay, I just changed my shipping and handling time to like whatever I'm going to be gone, 5 to 7 days, and then each day I'll go in and lower it, so like down to 4 days, down to 3, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I think I'm going to put my Poshmark on vacation mode for just like literally a couple days. We're gone Thursday to Tuesday. I come back Tuesday night and we leave Thursday morning. So I think it's going to be okay. Next up, I sold these New Balance shoes. I sold them for $10, I think. Yeah, $10. These were in all of my shoe bins back there, and it was something that Ryan had tried to sell at one point. There was a day recently where Ellie was sick, and I really, really needed inventory. And, I mean, I could have just listed it in my drafts and not went shopping. But, I mean, duh, I didn't go shopping. I could have just listed out my drafts and not had to worry about, like, putting new listings into my drafts. But since I knew I was going to be out of town, I really wanted to keep doing my, like, 21 a day going into my drafts. And I didn't want to miss it. So I do still have some stuff that I'm, like, buying off of Ryan for $2 each. That way I can still be getting my daily listings. So anyway, that was a sale of an item that I feel like was not that great, but I still could get some money out of it, so I listed it cheap. A lot of the stuff that he had sold, I'm just listing cheaper. Or if it was like stuff that I've had for a long time, just lowering prices to try to move it. Next up is this Garnet Hill sweater in a size large. It's merino wool, and it sold for $20. So did I ever finish my like thought process of I'm kind of trying to take every offer? since I'm going on vacation, oh yeah, I think I did. Because I was like, oh, maybe I won't make it to Muslim when I'm gone. So anyway, if you're interested in something in my closet, I mean, I literally had that sweater listed for $100 and I accepted an offer of $50. So feel free to look and send me an offer because I might just accept it. Okay, next on eBay, we have a bundle of 3 items from the brand Mission Canyon. So if you've watched my channel for a while, you remember a while back when I found a whole bunch of this brand. It is made in Santa Barbara, I think. It's a boutique brand. Definitely more of a summer style. So let me see if I can find this third one. Yes, you can kind of see the tag right here. Mission Canyon. This lady asked me if I combined shipping. I said yes, but she's like, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase, and can you just refund the shipping difference? So she bought them, all 3 of them, for $81. And I think each one was $7 shipping. I'm going to have to check. So I'm going to see what it is right now. And then I'm going to subtract the total amount. And I'm going to refund her the difference, which works out fine. So these 3 shirts weigh 1 pound, 14 ounces. And let's see how much that's going to cost. I have an eBay thing that says FedEx QR codes are experiencing difficulties. So I have a whole bunch of these like single Rolo things because at the end of my roll, it was like ripping off weird. But I'm like, I'm just going to save these because I can just put it back in. Okay, not that one because it ended up being crooked. But anyway, I can still use them. Okay, so priority mail is only $6.91 for three shirts, which is kind of crazy. UPS ground is $6.26, so I can go even cheaper that way. So we're going to go $6.26. Do you think they'll all fit in these poly mailers? These are from Gyro Pack. If you're interested in using them, you can use my code down below and get 10%. They're so cute. Or could I use my pink thank you ones, which I feel like wouldn't be as stuffed since it's 3. Okay, I think I'll use that one. Also from Gyro Pack, just because it won't be like completely stuffed full. So I'm going to look back to see what I charged her, and then when I get done with all of this, I can go on and you can do like a partial refund. So if each of them were like $7, I'll refund her $14 since it literally cost me like almost $7 to ship 3. So I just fold it over that way, and then it can be like, oh, thank you. So that's so cute. So that was a really good sale. $81 for 3 things. I'm very happy about that. I don't think I have very much left of that brand. So yay. That's good. Let's see what's next. We have a bicud dress. This is a linen dress that I took a chance on. I got it because it seemed kind of lag and look. It was 100% linen. It wasn't a plus size, and it was kind of a midi length. And I was like, oh, this could be cute. And I saw like some comps, but not a ton. But I don't know. I just had a feeling about it, and apparently my feeling was correct because it sold in a few days, maybe a week. And that sold for $25. Yeah, $25. It cost $7.84 to ship. On UPS Ground Advantage, I have had people ask, can you use priority mail for USPS Ground Advantage? No. You can only use priority mail envelopes for priority mail things. Everything on Poshmark is priority mail. So that's what I always use for Poshmark because it's free. And then I use the poly mailers for eBay or Mercari where things are under £1. Okay, so far so good with the camera battery. It's still on like little one bar. Okay, next up is an Eileen Fisher sweater. This is size petite medium/large. It's linen. And it sold for $20. So an orange Eileen Fisher sweater. This weighs 8 ounces, but I'm going to round it up to 9 for with the poly mailer in case it's a little bit more because I'd always rather be safe than sorry. And that was a decent sale. I would have liked to got more, but I think I have had that for a little while, and I think it was in part of my markdown sale on eBay. Wow, this can't print if I don't have a label in. So yeah, I'm still fine with that because most of my prices around here are so good at my Goodwills. I've never hardly seen Eileen Fisher marked up, except for maybe a rare new with tags piece. So I'm happy with that. Let's see what's next on eBay. We have a pair of Democracy pants in a size 2X. These were a pair of black pants, Absolution high-rise stretch pull-on. So usually I'm getting the jeans. I decided to try these. They did sell for $20. So I'm happy with that. Maybe the jeans do a little bit better, but that's still decent profit. So we are going to get those shipped out. This one for USPS, Ground Advantage, where is it? Why is it not popping up? It's showing made priority, UPS Ground. Oh, here it is, duh. Okay, so $8.52. Some of the things when it's like, I don't know, it depends on where they live at, but when it's close to a pound or a little over a pound, it still costs around $9. So I just put on flat rate shipping on eBay because I have done this for so long. Like, I kind of know what stuff's going to cost to ship. So I use flat rate, but that's just me. Okay, one more on eBay, and it is another pair of Democracy pants. These ones are a pair of leopard print, high-rise, skinny, in a size 20. And they only sold for $15. I have had these for a long time. They were my oldest Democracy listing, so maybe the animal print is not it. The classic, like, denim jeans do better, I'm guessing. So, I don't know. I guess I'll keep that in mind for the future. I did pass on a pair of, like, printed Democracy pants the other day, so probably a good idea. And these ones, so some people do, they put in their weight, like, before, like, when they're listing it, they weigh it while they're doing all the measurements and stuff. I don't know. I just choose not to. I just do it while I'm doing shipping. I don't know. I don't know if that's if it would be faster to already have the weight put in there, but then it's going to take my time longer when I'm like processing stuff. So that's just what I choose to do. I'm trying to do this video so I can at least get out 2 for you. I'm not going to have 3 while I'm gone on vacation, so I'm really sorry. I just like, I mean, technically, like, later today I could possibly film while I'm thrifting, so like, never say never, I guess, but it's just, I don't know. I know I'm going to be kind of rushed on time. I still have to pack. I have to get some things at the store. So I feel like I don't want to be like feeling myself be like stressed or like overworked just to make one more video. Okay, next up is an Adriana Papel dress from Poshmark. Okay, my battery now is showing a slash through it, so probably going to be switching to the phone soon. This sold for $50. It's a gold beaded dress. I hope everything turns out because the buyer, right after she bought it, she messaged me and she said, please ship to this address. And I was like, okay, on Poshmark, I can't go in and change the address. eBay, you can. So I'm like, you're going to need to go change that. And she just like hasn't responded to me the last 2 days. And at this point, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. So I'm like, I'm sorry, but I have to ship this. So hopefully it's somebody still at her old house or whatever it is, so she can still get this dress. But I'm like, it's not my fault. So I hope it works out though, because I want my customers to be happy. But I did try to communicate with her. Ah! My label, I accidentally folded it. Okay, there we go. I did try to communicate with her, but she didn't answer, I guess, for some reason. So I don't know. Okay, let's see what's next on Poshmark. We have a pair of Athleta pants in a size extra large. These, first of all, let me make sure I have the right bag for these. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Okay, let me see if this is the right thing, because when I was getting them out, I'm like, wait, is this right? Okay, this is going to be a really pathetic sale. They're extra large black. I've had them literally forever. They're high rise, like plush pants, I think they were called. I don't know what they were down listed to because I've had them for so long. Like under $10 maybe. And then somebody offered me $5 and I was like, yes. Because at this point, I'm like, when they're marked down that far, like obviously it is not a good pickup. Okay, this label is not working. Let's just put in my new labels because I have some. And then right whenever my labels run out, I just order more on Amazon. So I just get these ones. I don't get the Rolo printed labels because they're more expensive, like the Rollo brand. I just get this other one that's cheaper and they still work. So anyway, I accepted an offer of $5 on these because at that point, I'm like, I literally don't care what the offer is. Like, I just want to get rid of it. So maybe that was a bad buy. But Athleta hasn't been the greatest lately. But there's still some pieces that do okay. Like I sold this pair of other pants recently on Mercari really fast. Okay, we're to the phone now. Anyway, yeah. The $5 Poshmark sale, not it. Slightly embarrassing, but I tell you guys all of my sales, so I'm like, you know what? You're just gonna see that. That's pretty pathetic. This is going to Vancouver, Washington. I never pay attention where my stuff goes to. Some people are like, oh, I love seeing where my packages are going. I'm like, I never look. I guess it could be interesting. Okay, next up is a pair, nope. This is a Free People shirt. This is a lace-up shirt that I thought was so cute. But I guess everybody else didn't think so because they've had it forever. And it sold for $13. So, not the best, but you know. I use these little thank you stickers. Also linked below. Amazon, and I use bread bags that I get from Walmart. That's what these little plastic bags are. For my larger things, I do order like these clear poly mailers. But the bread bags come in like a pack of 100, I think. I have them down there. But they're so cheap. So that's what I use for my inventory. So that was okay for that shirt. I don't know. Whatever. It's cute. Somebody gets to enjoy it. So I'm happy with that. My IKEA bag is filling up, and I'm probably going to have to use 2. So, oops. Next up was a Lululemon sports bra. I already sold this once, and somebody returned it for fit on eBay. So, I sold it again. I don't know. Usually, I'm like, if something sells once, especially if it sells like kind of quickly, like you can probably just sell it again. And that sold for $25, I think. On my eBay, I can really easy see what it sold for. For Poshmark, I wonder if I'd have to scroll down on my email. Let me see. Oh, yeah. $26. So $26 on the Lululemon sports bra. Sometimes I just don't feel like looking in the bra section. Because, I don't know, there's just so much crap that's not good. So it just depends on, like, what I feel like. Oh my gosh, my area is a mess. My work area. I feel like... Also, before I go to town, I feel like I'm doing so much extra stuff. And I'm just like, I don't do some of my normal, like, housekeeping stuff. Okay, these are a pair of Lululemon City pants. They're in a size 4. Keegan told me I should be getting $50 for them, and I sold them for $30. So, I don't know. I've had them for a few months. And at that point, I'm like, after 90 days, I really would like everything to sell in 90 days. Of course, that doesn't happen. But I start taking lower offers because I'm ready to move. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Right after I said, like, oh, I'm not having issues, it's like not fully letting the label come out all the way. It's being kind of weird. So hopefully that doesn't keep happening. Anyway, I'm still happy with that because I think I paid like $6. So sorry, Keegan. I did not sell those for as much as you told me to. Next up is a pair of Old Navy pants. I never get these. Never get Old Navy pants hardly. But these were some pants I found at the thrift store for myself in a size medium tall. And before I had a chance to wear them, I went to a size small. So now I just sold them for $10, which is fine with me. And I ended up getting the exact same style because they're super soft on Poshmark in a size small tall, and I love them. That's actually what I'm wearing today. Old Navy makes tall, and it's cheaper than getting Athleta tall with as far as athletic clothes. So I'm like, okay, I'd much rather get that. So that was a quick sale, even though it was kind of pathetic. Okay, next up I have some of Ryan's old Hey Dudes. That is all of my Poshmark sales, I think. These are getting into Mercari. Again, these were things that he had listed for a while and I didn't. They were size 11. And they sold for, does it show me on here? $15. So $15, they are like pretty used and kind of beat up. So on Mercari, I ship on my own. and I use pirate ship. I just copy the person's address from my email. I go to pirate ship, log in, we see how much they weigh. Okay, I feel like I should get some other mailers for like my guy stuff. I don't sell hardly very much guy stuff because I send it to my brother, or I give stuff to my brother, but not really the shoes. But I'm like, now this guy's gonna get a flower mailer, but actually it's going to Colleen. So maybe it's like a lady buying for her husband or something. Okay, so they weigh 11 ounces, and then I just put it in the package, and then I get the number and I copy and paste it, mark it as shipped. So anyway, I have made, still been making a decent amount of sales on Mercari, even with the change. And so I don't know. I am listing things cheaper, but I'm still, I feel like basically making the same amount of profit because I get all of the, they don't take out any fees. Like I get everything. Like I'm going to get $15. And so I'm like happy with that. Okay. Print label. So I had a cool thing happen this morning. I got those Burberry slides. I used, I think it was, I don't even remember what it was called. Legit Check or something like that as an app for authentication. And they're real, which is so exciting. And I'm going to like remake a video because I had so many people being like, they're fake. You're stupid. Why would you buy those? Like all this crap. Everybody's telling you they're fake. Obviously, you don't know what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Burberry's never made in China. Then guess what, guys? They're real. So you guys can all go, I'm not going to say anything because I'm a Christian and we're going to have good self-control with how I speak. But I'm like, hey, but I don't want to, I'm not going to make a video like putting it out there like, I'm right, you're wrong. Like that's my true self, what I really want to say. What I really want to do is to educate people because so many people didn't know that Burberry is made in China. And apparently it can be. So I want people to know if they find sandals like that, or if it says that, like it can be real. I would recommend getting it authenticated just in case, like I did. That way I can screenshot that and put it in my listing. I sold this Catherine sweater next in a size 3X. It's pink cardigan sweater. It sold for $20. So I am happy with that. It also sold pretty quickly, like in a couple days, maybe. I haven't had this very long. So anyway, that is so exciting about the Burberry slides because some of the sold comps are like good. Mine have a little bit of like this scuff. So I need to figure out how I can, if I can get that off. That way I can possibly get like the most money possible. So we'll see if I can figure that out. But I am happy with this Catherine's sweater sale. Any sweaters that are selling in spring, summer, but it was kind of like lightweight. So maybe that's why. Next up is a pair of jean shorts. I've been selling these American Eagle jean shorts like a lot recently. These ones sold for $20, which is about what they've been selling for. So on Poshmark, if I would sell something for $20, I think the 20% off, they would take out, I think, $4 of that, I think, if I'm doing my math right, which would leave me with a profit of $16. And on Mercari here, oh my gosh, this is more difficult than the other one because I have to like copy this address, paste it, weigh it, like all this stuff. I'm trying to talk to you guys. Okay. And so on Mercari, let me just get this in and get my train of thought together. Okay, I'm getting paid. I sold it for $20, so I'm getting paid $20. Let's see how much it cost to ship. $5.15. So I'm getting a little bit less. So I'm getting like $15. But I'm okay with that. It's like almost the same amount and it sold like in a day. So that's fine with me. I'm seeing a notification on my phone. It's just about pirate ship. I'm trying to debate how much thrifting I want to do today. I'm going to be in a thrifting withdrawal because when we're gone, I don't thrift on vacation, although we never know. But like, usually it just doesn't happen. So I have to get my thrifting addiction in now. And then the day after I get back, I'm always like, I have to go to the thrift store. These are a pair of Abercrombie maternity jeans. First I thought these were like homemade, but are they? I don't know. I mean, I saw other people selling them, But once I got them home, I couldn't tell in the light, but they have this like whole like pink tint on them, which sucks. I'm guessing somebody washed them with something red. So 1 pound, 5 ounces. And so I just listed them really low. I guess maybe I could have listed them higher, but they sold like right away for $25 with like a serious pink tint in the whole thing. So, I mean, I guess somebody still wanted them. So I'm happy with that because I paid like 7 or 8. So I was like, okay, I'll still take that on a flawed pair of pants. So let me put in these dimensions here. We're talking about going to a Chicago Cubs game because we're going to Chicago for one day. We were supposed to be going there to go to Six Flags. But when I made this when we made the dates for this vacation a while ago, I didn't realize Six Flags wouldn't be open yet on the day we're going, Friday. So that kind of sucks. Now we have to find some stuff to do. So we might go to a baseball game just because, I don't know, it could be fun. The kids are okay with it. Ryan would have really preferred to not go to that and just go to an amusement park, but it's not open. So then we're going to Cedar Point in Ohio the 2 days after that. I'm slightly sad because I don't like being cold, and I think it's going to be like in the low 60s and cloudy, and it's by the water, so I feel like I'm going to be cold. But whatever, it's for Ryan's birthday. He's excited. It'll still be like really cool, fun rides. So I'll just deal with it. Okay, next up is a pair of Athleta tights, leggings, whatever you want to call them. These were mine that I got at a thrift store. They were a pair of green. These ones are actually, I think, medium tall. They're medium tall leggings. They sold for $12. These had a flaw on them. And it was kind of like these weird little couple of lines up on the thigh, but like I didn't care when I was wearing them. But I did list them lower. Plus, like, Athleta leggings for the most part just don't do that good for me. So I think if they were like in better condition, I could have got maybe 25. I don't know, but I'm just like, whatever. When this stuff that I'm listing that's like Ryan's old stuff or my things that are too big for me now, I'm kind of listing lower because I'm like, I didn't really want to list this anyway, but I still can get a few dollars out of it. So if I list it lower, it should move quickly. Unless it was like oddly something really good. So that's just been my strategy, and it has been working because I have been able to sell this stuff fairly quickly. Like the Old Navy leggings, that Catherine sweater was Ryan's. So it is working. Okay, we only have one more sale after this. I don't know what you guys are thinking of this video. You'll have to let me know. But I figured it would be something easy to film and not too much editing. And I can still have time to get it out and scheduled before I go on my trip. So the last sale we have is another pair of Athleta. These are called the Savannah joggers. I just picked these up recently. I don't know if you guys saw it in a thrift with me. They're like this black floral. They were in a size 8, and comps were around 20 to 30 for these, and I sold mine for $25. So I am happy with that. This is going to Texas. I was gonna say I've never been to Texas, but I kind of have. We went to Galveston like when we were leaving on a cruise in 2020, the worst year ever. Hey, I have a theory of maybe why like my videos, the last few videos haven't got as many views as normal, but I feel like sometimes that happens when I like speak my opinion on stuff that people don't like, and people get offended. So I'm like, is that what's happening? Are not as many people watching it because they didn't like what I said? But oh well, I guess. I'm not really going to change how I am because I don't feel like I need to. So that's just going to be how it is. Anyway, these sold for $25. I am happy with that. They sold fast in like a day. So that's good. It is $8.54. Thrift stores open at 9 around here. So I think I'm going to go to a few Goodwills. Possibly going to see my husband's off work today. Ryan's home. We're going to maybe go meet Grace up and take her out to lunch on her break. So I need to get another bag, and I'm going to take this out to the porch And that's going to be it for the video, you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Make good sales. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.